Ecclesiastes 3:1 says this: "There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens." The author of Ecclesiastes is saying that there are seasons to life and that they're not all the same, that there are different seasons for different things. And we know that that's true. We know that there are seasons of growing and learning, that there are seasons of working and striving. There are also seasons of rest and renewal, seasons of building friendships and relationships and family. But there are also hard seasons, seasons of pain and loss and grief. But later in the same chapter of Ecclesiastes, the author also offers a kind of a promise. In verse 11, it says, "God has made everything beautiful in its time." I believe that part of what the author is saying here is that every season of life is a gift and that God will indeed bless us in every one of those seasons. Of course, it's a lot easier for us sometimes to see those blessings in the good seasons. But I believe if we look deeply, we'll find that God blesses us even in the hard seasons of life. I know for me, when I look back, I find that God has often blessed me the most in some of the most difficult seasons of my life, providing for me, growing and strengthening me, sending amazing people to be there and to help. So what kind of season of life are you in right now? Are you full of energy and vision? Or is it a time of rest and renewal? Are you making goals and plans, or are you wondering what is next? Maybe you're ramping up for some new challenge or just working steadily and faithfully on what God has already called you to. Or maybe it's a hard season. Maybe you've experienced grief or loss or some major change in your life that you weren't expecting, and now you're just asking, well, what now? Again, I believe that God blesses us in every season. And what we need to do in every season is to seek God's presence and to look for those blessings. Sometimes it can take us a while to see them and can take us some time to, in fact, to live into them. Other times we may need to spend some time aligning our heart and our will with God's heart and God's will. This can be especially important if life has taken an unexpected change and there's some work that we need to do to adjust to a new way of life. But God is faithful. That doesn't mean that life will be easy or that we won't have any trouble, but it means that we will never be alone. And again, it means that God will bless us in every season of life. So look for those blessings. Seek to live into them as deeply as you can, because I believe that if we do that, we can savor and enjoy those blessings to a much greater degree.